Get a driver's license in Colorado and you are signed up to vote. You get mailed a ballot. Democrats push that as a way to get more participation in elections. They likely did not expect hundreds of people to be registered to vote at the same house. Politics guy Marshall Zellinger went to find out why there are more than 200 registered voters at a single duplex.
Keansburg, about 50 minutes northeast of Denver. Population, 1,191. 500 happy people and a few soreheads. And 207 of those happy people and soreheads appear to be registered to vote at 2 units in this duplex.
I'm just a very curious, interested person in the sense, and when I looked at this one address in Weld County, it popped out a lot of people registered there.
Mike O'Donnell is a Republican candidate for Secretary of State. He paid the $50 to get the voter roll in Colorado. He tweeted last week about many people registered to vote at this one duplex in Weld County.
I posted it to my 300 followers on Twitter, not expecting that anyone would see it because no one ever sees anything that I tweet.
Well, it was seen and shared by the thousands, requiring me to do some research to find the explanation.
We run a truck driving school.
Brian Anderson teaches drivers to earn their commercial driver's licenses.
Colorado State will not issue a commercial learner's permit without a Colorado driver's license first.
That's where these units come in. This is student housing, the address out-of-state drivers use to get Colorado driver's licenses while they're here for the 4-week training. Drivers like Stephen, Marcus, and Nicholas, drivers who are now registered to vote at the same address because Colorado has automatic voter registration at the DMV. When you get your license and you are a citizen, you are automatically registered to vote. Then a letter comes in the mail asking if you want to change your party affiliation or decline your voter registration. If you do not return it, you're an unaffiliated voter and will get a mail-in ballot.
And whenever we would get registration packets or any sort of ballot, we return it right back to the sender, which is the county of Weld out here.
No funny business.
No funny business.
Well, I wasn't suggesting there was a problem. I'm just highlighting the fact that there are anomalies with the election roll.
But he kind of was with what he shared on social media. By the way, for those of you with really big TVs, you saw his numbers from that tweet were different than mine. His were active as of the end of December. Mine are as of now. This is a great time to remind people, Kyle, election fraud is if one of those ballots were to be returned by someone other than that person. It is not fraud to have a ballot sent somewhere and just never have that ballot returned.
Yeah, it's the act of voting as opposed to like paperwork moving around. So take like in Weld County, for example, Steve Curtis, who was the county Republican chair, when he forged his ex-wife's ballot,
right.
That's voter fraud because there was an actual vote involved as opposed to just a ballot going to the wrong spot.
And had that in that situation, had that ballot just come and never gone back for any reason, no fraud. And in this case, yeah, there are going to be 200, as of right now, there's going to be 207 people who get mail-in ballots, and Brian Anderson is going to send them right back to sender, and when that happens,
you sure better. Yeah.
They will be turned into inactive voters, meaning they do not get automatically a mail-in ballot. They'll have to do something proactively if they want to start receiving ballots again.
Unintended consequence, it appears, of motor voter law. All right, Marshall, thank you.